All right, Coach, we welcome everybody to the Garden State. EA Sports coverage of the NFL finds us at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. This is the scene just before we came on air. This New York crowd fired up by the arrival of their G-men as they burst from the locker room. They're ready to go as the Giants get set to match up with the Miami Dolphins. This will be taken in at the 1. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Come on, set. 60 out low.
Watch the run. They're running it.
Plus one.
57. Mike, 57.
Let's go.
Hey, man. Watch the boot. Watch the boot.
Hey, check Mike. 57.
Jackson on first down. It's Wilson. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's second and 10. Play action. It's Jackson. Caught by Wilson. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down. Wilson now in his second season in Miami. First 4 years were in Kansas City. He's always been a solid complementary receiver, but Miami really hoping he can take the next step in his development, be more of a go-to guy now at 27 years of age. This is Kenyon Drake, the fourth-year man from Alabama. Credit the tackle to Kentavious Street, the product of NC State.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
The last run good for 2. Here's second and 8.
I smell fear in that offense. I smell fear in that offense.
You go tight. You got tight. You go
West.
Now Drake. Call it an 8-yard gain. Much better shape now on third and just a yard.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
Set. On the base. 50. Stop your whining.
On third and 1, Jackson. Oh, he almost picked it. Nearly a turnover there on their opening drive. That's a throw he'd like to have back. Now fourth down. So the defense able to get off the field here on third down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on third down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. And a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Down.
Jones and the Giants now with a first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Check. Lucky. Go.
Running it with the NFL's Offensive Rookie of the Year a season ago, Saquon Barkley gets this to the 24 for a gain of 4.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down, a very solid gain on that play.
They'll come up second and 6 now from the 24.
Hey, orbit. I'm coming. Check. Fresno. 80 weapon. Fresno. 55's my guy. 55. You got nothing today. You got nothing. Check. Deep grip.
And Got that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down. The Dolphins bring on an extra defensive back on third down.
22 jet bomber, 22 jet bomber. Smooth. Hey, Mike 52, Mike 52. Let's go.
Now Jones.
Don't get nervous.
And Tate's got it. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. He got 29 yards that time. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on third down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down.
Ready up. Mike 55, Mike 55.
We own them. We own them.
Fire.
Now on 2nd and 13. Jones. And the ball is out. Jones got hit and lost it.
On plays like this when the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
52, Mike 52.
Jones throwing on 3rd and long. And the pressure gets to him again.
I'm going to hit you all.
It always helps for a visiting team to come in and set the tone on defense. In fact, when we talked with them prior to the game, they said they wanted this home crowd to feel like they had to hide their valuables when they were in town.
Well, the home crowd quiet now early. See if their offense can take over and get some points on the board. And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And it'll be Dolphin football. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. The crowd maybe losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard.
Strip that ball.
Running, it's Drake. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
You must be dreaming.
Set, go.
On first down, Drake. And he'll get nothing there. Stopped right at the line as that will wind us down to the end of this first quarter of play. It's Dolphins football here as we begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 2nd and 10. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. And now Jackson will look to throw it. He's going to wind up and air it out. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. Now after the holding call, here's 2nd and 20.
Let's make these babies cry all the way back home, yo.
They'll run with Drake. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Ogletree in on the stop. You mentioned very early on the need to establish a running game for this young QB. They really haven't been able to do that, though, in the first half.
So that means what in halftime? Adjustments time, right? Figure out what they are, figure out the things that they really want to accomplish, and who to run behind. Which are your better blockers? Find those guys and get in that direction.
Let's get off the field, D. Let's get off the field, D.
There's Jackson on 3rd and long. And Wilson has it. A very solid gain of 27.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Shit.
From the gun, it's Jackson. He completes it to Wilson. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air, and sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
A neat point there as they were able to connect. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Hey, check Mike 50. Mike is 50.
Jackson looking to throw on 3rd. He's going to go up top for the end zone. Credit the Giants defense that time in pass coverage. 4th down.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And the Dolphins will jump out to a 3-0 lead. Been a bit of a dogfight thus far into the 2nd quarter now, and we do have our first points, a field goal.
Yeah, a lot of people say, wow, first action on the scoreboard, about time. To me, the action's been right there on the field, trying to figure out who could gain an advantage, gain some field position, finally get points on the board. I'm loving this kind of game.
It feels like kickers might play a big role in this one.
Yeah, so make sure you give them the respect they deserve. They could cost you a game or win you one.
Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at their own 21.
Check 52's the mic. Check.
Ready?
They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. Well, that's something we saw over and over again in Barkley's rookie season. He had 91 catches last year, most ever by a rookie running back. Part of a fantastic rookie campaign that saw him go over 2,000 total yards. They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the 2nd quarter. A lot of time to change things. Throwing, Jones. It's caught, Shepard. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. It's a gain of 11 and a Giant 1st down.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route. Drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there. Off the sticks.
Looking to throw. Jones. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. A good pickup there on 1st as the screen pass gets him 8.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid gain.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch. Good for 8 yards. 2nd and 2. Finds the open target, Arnold. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Mike, 55. Check, 55.
From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. Second down.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Second quarter action, 1:56 remaining. Reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Oh, he's able to out-muscle him here as he pulls it in. A really nice gain of 25 yards. Well, we know he's got the speed there. He needed the speed and the hands. A great catch.
And because of that speed, you have to respect it as a defender. So you have to either play off or make sure you're somehow in contact with him, and he's able to do exactly what you said. Use the speed to his advantage and go up and get the football. That's a big-time play right there.
And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Give him 3 on the gain there. Second and goal. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on second and goal.
Check.
Here's the first carry for Scarborough. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on first down. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal?
Go team, spill.
Check your hot read.
Hey, wahoo.
Crash.
Hey.
52's the Mike. Watch Mike.
Back to throw. Jones. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. So on 4th down, on comes the Giants kicker, Aldrich Rosas. And the kick by Rosas is good. Remember with Rosas, there was some speculation last year in the preseason that he might not hold on to his job with the Giants.
But he certainly answered the challenge, didn't he? 32 of 33 during the regular season, 97% that is, and was named to the NFC Pro Bowl team. And by the way, at 6'3", 234, he can bench press your kicker.
Field goals all we've had so far. 3-3 now as the kick is away.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And we're under a minute to go here. What's been an even first half all tied up.
Yeah, still time to make something happen, too. A couple completions, you string them together, could get into field goal range. Let's see what happens.
Watch out.
They go play action now. Jackson. And a completion to Wilson. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 17 yards for the Dolphins there as they've got themselves a first down.
First down, Dolphins.
Could we get a touchdown in this first half after all? It's 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now, just under 30 seconds to go in this first half.
They've been playing sound fundamental defense thus far and able to keep this offense from creating a major dent on the scoreboard.
Able to force the incompletion, but still waiting for that game-changing play. You feel like it's coming, the first sack, the first turnover.
In a sense, they're playing old-school defense right now. The new school defense is what you said, taking the ball away.
Hey, check Mike 57. Mike.
Jackson now on 2nd and 10. They'll set up the screen to Drake. They get 7 there on the screen. It'll set up a 3rd down. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. A handoff out of the pistol. It's Drake. And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Here we go. 50. Mike 50.
Jackson from the shotgun. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock. Jabril Peppers, a former first-round pick, there on the coverage. So on 2nd down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. He hit his first. Now this one from 48 yards away. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. So a big play before the end of the half to get him into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
Ready?
Now this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Pilot, 64, weak. Go. Ready?
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 at the 34. So if you like field goals, this is your game. 6-3, 3 field goals at the break. As we get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. Fielded about a yard deep. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been had he simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally because they've done all of nothing offensively in this game, yet they still find themselves in a position on this drive where a touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take advantage of it.
Well, they're still looking for that first touchdown here in the 3rd quarter. All they have so far, the field goal. So the big play moves them all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. And they're going to get about 3 here out of this first down run, and that'll bring up 2nd and 7. Give them 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
At the 42-yard line.
Let's go
3
now.
yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Topper!
Here's a 2nd and 7. Finds his tight end Ingram. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. A healthy Evan Ingram, that could be a great elixir for New York this year. A season ago, he only played in 11 games because of the injuries, 35 catches, which was a dip down from 2 seasons ago when Ingram caught 64 passes. They'll try to run for it with Barkley. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he will take it all in for a giant touchdown. Saquon Barkley with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Giants are going to jump back in front. Aldrich Rosas on for the extra point. And he's got it as the lead is now 10-6. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know in the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
So following the hole, they're in the middle of the hole here with a 1st and 20. A first down run, good for about 3. 2nd and 7 coming up. It's a gain of 3, and it'll be 2nd down.
Tough day, tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there.
Let's go. 70 ending. Mike 50. Hey, here we go.
They go play action with Jackson. He's going to sling this deep downfield. He's got a man complete. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Colby Lisenby, 82 yards. And the Dolphins are once again going to retake the lead. So a nice touchdown pass for the rookie there. And, you know, as they go down the stretch, look, they're not a playoff team. This is just confidence building and growth time for him, right?
Yeah, it's a game within the game, isn't it? Because every team wants to win all games on their schedule. But the development of this rookie quarterback is paramount for this team. So you're exactly right. Every rep, doesn't matter what the game, what the situation, what the score, valuable for him, valuable for his team as they look towards next year.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They had seized the lead there for a little bit with a starting drive in the third quarter, but a moment ago, the touchdown that puts them back behind.
So their defense is under siege a little bit right now because they have not able to solve their opponents. So they've got to keep hammering away on offense and try and win this one in what appears to be a shootout.
They'll get 15 and a Giants first down.
His position, and he's listed as a tight end, but he certainly doesn't run like one, and that's what we're seeing more and more coming into the league. Those guys who can run, make plays after the catch, and gain that additional yardage.
And using that speed there to turn it into a pretty nice little game. Now here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. A gain of 6 there on first.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice, easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage.
Hey.
Come on, I got him.
Hey, Charlie.
Check 52's the mic. Check 52's the mic.
Looking to throw again on second down. Jones. He's got his man. This is Tate. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 27 yards there, a first down.
Ready.
So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory as they're down to the 29-yard line.
Get it.
Looking to throw. Jones. That one caught by Ellison. Give him 3 on the play, and it'll be second down.
That's often a surprise for the defensive guys when they see the big fella slide out of the backfield and catch the ball. Not something they usually go over in practice very often.
On second down, here's Barkley. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
Recon, 132 fighter.
25, check 25, check 25.
They'll go to Barkley again. And he's going to have a first down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
Come on, set. 8, read. Ready.
A first down carry for Barkley. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
Now.
2nd and 11. Throw over the middle into the hands of the tight end, Ellison. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. Now play number 8 on this drive, and they need 9 yards to pick up the first on 3rd.
Watch the block, motion, block.
Jones now. From the gun, he'll throw. He completes it to Tate. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Golden Tate, his 2nd touchdown on the season, as his guys are able to regain the lead. Rosas now to add the PAT. And that will make this a 4-point game. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
Mike's 50. Mike's 50.
They'll start the drive with Dre. And he'll just plow right into a host of tacklers. Nothing there at all, and it'll be 2nd and 10. And the trend continues here in the 4th like it was in the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time he might actually pop one of these runs. But bottom line is he takes care of the ball well for them, so they'll keep handing it to him.
Throwing on 2nd down. Jackson, he sets to fire deep. That's caught at the 25. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Sharon Peak, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And now they have taken a fourth-quarter lead. Those are the types of plays in these moments they were hoping for from this young rookie, able to put him up here in the fourth quarter.
How about the kid? You just mentioned it, the fourth quarter. This is when you have to make those winning plays. That's what he just did. Doesn't ensure anything, but he certainly gave his team a heck of a chance, didn't he?
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were competent enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Because the secondary, they really look porous.
And that was amazing because that drive went and then no adjustments and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
16 yards, a first down.
Boy, what would these guys do without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
Watch the shift.
Now Jones, a big spot for the rookie from Duke. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
And he's across midfield and into Miami territory. He's able to rattle off 6 on the carry, and that'll get him to 3rd and 4.
Set 15 line. 15 line.
Say.
Lightning. Trickstone travel.
Twist.
Ready to go.
And now whistles here and a flag down. Looked like someone got going a little early. And that'll set him back 5.
Let's go.
After the false start, sets up a 3rd and 9.
Watch the out.
Here's Jones, operating from the gun. It's hauled in by Shepard. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 40. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. Now Jones, throwing on first down. Gets this out to Saquon Barkley. And he's going to get this inside the 30. First down for the Giants as they pick up 12.
Good route, good pickup for first down yardage, and that is a tough one to cover, the angle route, because a running back getting out of the backfield, if you're trying to cover that, especially if you're in the linebacker spot, and you're seeing this play develop, he heads out towards the flat first, and that often gets you to overcommit running in that direction. Then he cuts back up inside you into the middle of the field. That's what we just saw there for a nice pickup.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29.
Watch safety green.
Now Saquon Barkley. And he'll be brought down at about the 25 after a pickup of 4.
Yeah, baby.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Ready.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down.
Out.
And
55 is mine, guys. 55. Let's pick it up. It's our time, guys. Our time. Let's get on.
ready.
Let's get on the field. Shake. Crunch.
He's got the first down inside the 10. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Darius Slayton with touchdown number 8 on the year. And now they have taken a fourth-quarter lead. PAT up and good by Rosas. And that will make this a 4-point game. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you score points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
A Miami first down, that one going for a gain of 11. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
It's just me and you. It's me and you. Max 50, Max 50, Max 50. Watch the run.
They'll throw on first down to Jackson. He completes it to Peak. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty.
I'm coming after you. 57's the mic. 57's the mic. Okay, just like that. Just like that. 57's the mic. 57's the mic.
Hey, watch that. Hey, watch the ball.
From the gun, Jackson. Caught by Wilson. We've got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining.
That's it. Big hit.
So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down the wire.
Check.
Oh, you got deep? Like 50.
Jackson to throw. He's going to let it fly. And it's knocked away and incomplete. The former Clemson Tiger, Sharon Peak, was the target. And it's 3rd and short. These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and in the 2nd quarter, he may very well run by him, but in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Set, hut, and read. 7. Coming. Off. 57's the mic. Go. 57. Watch the slant. 57. Mike. No. Here we go. Field.
Throwing now is Jackson. Now a desperation throw deep downfield and nearly intercepted there. That would have been ball game if he had clinched it and caught it. Instead, it gives him one more chance here on 4th down. Down 4 late, gotta go for it here on 4th down.
Switch it. Come on, switch it.
The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. One score down, here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. And that is incomplete. Julian Love, the rookie from Notre Dame, there to get a hand in. So now let's reset here, Charles. They do have 2 timeouts left, so they can stop the clock twice. This one's not quite over yet.
No, and what you're doing on defense, you're going to use both timeouts, obviously. But you've got to call defenses are going to force the issue early, meaning you want that play over fast. You don't want to give them time to dance around in the backfield or run a wide sweep. They'll take off time, blitz them, put pressure on them, make sure that play ends quickly so that you can go ahead and keep moving.
First down for the Giants as they pick up 12.
Well, how about this aggressive approach? Got the lead, fourth quarter, continuing to throw the football. Are you thinking about Super Bowl 51? Atlanta had the lead against New England, and they ended up giving it up?
I was going to say, don't say it, but you did say it.
I did not.
Yeah, anybody watching in Atlanta, our apologies. That one looks like he'll throw here. We'll get this out to Barkley, complete. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Throwing again on second down. Jones, he'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down.
Here we go, here we go. 10 Lobo.
52's the mic. Hey, keep it up, keep it up. Check. Check out.
6-6, pull it high. Hit it.
On third down, Barkley. And he will not make it to that imaginary yellow line as they get him to the ground at about the 23. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll bring up fourth down. So on fourth down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. He hit his first, this one from 40 yards out. Rosa's kick is good. And that'll make this a 7-point game. From a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a one-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
This is taken at the 3. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. One possession game. Time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation?
Well, in a lot of cases, they should be somewhat relaxed. And I know that's counterintuitive because this is a pressure situation. But this is Friday.
And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers. Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted. They don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second fast.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this fourth quarter of play. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes.
Hey, Haywood!
55, right there in the middle, 55. 65, 65. 65.
Lee Griffin.
Now Jones. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. After the sack. Oh, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's second and a country mile. So a victory here for the men in blue, the New York Giants. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
So you get the sense that whatever was said at halftime obviously hit home. I think it's a little bit more than that, though. Obviously, there are words that are said, and, hey, come on, guys, we have to play better. But sometimes it's just sharpening your execution, sharpening your focus, and maybe doing the things you practiced all week without major adjustments, just doing them better.